ওহে বৈষ্ণব ঠাকুরা দয়ার সাগরা হৃদাসে করুণা করি ওহে
বৈষ্ণব ঠাকুরা দয়ার সাগর হৃদাসে করুণা করি
দিয়া পদ ছায়া শোধোয়ে আমায়া
দিয়া পদ ছায়া শোধোয়ে
তোমার চরণ ধরি
তোমার চরণ ধরি
ওহে বৈষ্ণব ঠাকুরা দয়ার সাগরা হৃদয়ে করুণা করি
ওহে বৈষ্ণব ঠাকুরা তোমার সাগর হৃদয়ে করুণা করে
দিয়া পদ ছায়া শোধোয়ে আমায়া
দিয়া পদ ছায়া শোধোয়ে আমা
দিয়া পদ ছায়া শোধোয়ে আমায়া
দিয়া পদ ছায়া শোধোয়ে আমা
তোমার চरण ধরিয়া
তোমার চরণ ধরি
তোমার চरण ধরিয়া
তোমার চরণ ধরি
ছায়া বেগদমি ছায়া দোষা শোধি ছায়া গুণা দেহ দাসে
ছয় বেগদমে ছয় দশ শোধি ছয় গুণ দেহদাসে
ছায়া সৎসঙ্গা দেহয়ে আমারে
ছয় সত সঙ্গ দেহয়ে আমারে
ছায়া সৎসঙ্গা দেহয়ে আমারে
ছয় সত সঙ্গ দেহয়ে আমারে
বসেছে সঙ্গেরা
বসেছি সঙ্গের আসে
আর বসেছে সঙ্গেরা
বসেছি সঙ্গের আসে
ওই বৈষ্ণব ঠাকুরা দয়ার সাগরা হৃদয়ে করুণা করি
ওহে বৈষ্ণব ঠাকুরা দয়ার সাগর হৃদয়ে করুণা করি
একাকী আমার নাহি পায়া বালা হরি নাম সংকীর্তনে
একাকী আমার নাই পায় বল হরি নাম সংকীর্তনে
তুমি কৃপা করি সদা বিন্দু দিয়া
তুমি কৃপা করি শ্রদ্ধা বিন্দু দিয়া
তুমি কৃপা করি সদা বিন্দু দিয়া
তুমি কৃপা করি শ্রদ্ধা বিন্দু দিয়া
দেহ কৃষ্ণ নাম দানে
দেহ কৃষ্ণ নামে ধান
দেহ কৃষ্ণ নাম দানে
দেহ কৃষ্ণ নামে ধান
ওহে বৈষ্ণব ঠাকুরা দয়ার সাগরা হৃদয়ে করুণা করি
ওহে বৈষ্ণব ঠাকুরা দয়ার সাগর হৃদয়ে করুণা করে
কৃষ্ণ সে তোমার কৃষ্ণ দিতে পারো তোমার শক্তি আছে
কৃষ্ণ সে তোমার কৃষ্ণ দিতে পারো তোমার শক্তি
আমি তো कंगाल कृष्णा कृष्णा बोली
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 गाई तवा पाँच पाँच दाई तवा पाँच पाँच ओए वैष्णव ठाकुरा दयार सागर हृदय से करुण कोरी
वैष्णव ठाकुर दयार सागर हृदय से करुणा करे
दिया पद छाया शुद्धोया माया दिया पद छाया नरोया माया तुम्हार चरण तुम्हार चरण दोरी जय वैष्णव ठाकुर शिला भक्ति विनोद वैष्णव ठाकुर शिला
Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare
Krishna,
Vyasa Puja offering by His Holiness Bhakti Anugrah Swami to His Divine Grace, His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimati Gopal Krishna Goswami Tinamani. O my most beloved spiritual master, on this auspicious occasion of your Vyasa Puja, I fall flat at your lotus feet, not symbolically, but truly from the core of my heart. Let this offering be not just a formal glorification, but a lifelong declaration of dependency, accountability, and servitude. What follows is not a composition of my mind, but a confession of my soul. I am not yet a disciple. When I read that, I was like, so powerful. I am not yet a disciple, I had to say. A daily realization. Gurudev, the more I try to follow you, the more I realize I am not yet a disciple. I have sannyas from you, worn saffron from your hands, and been given the divine name Bhakti Anugraha. But how much of your Anugraha or mercy have I truly honored? In the silent hours of morning, as I chant before the deities, I ask myself, am I becoming the kind of servant you can trust? Is my consciousness a place you would want to enter? Do I reflect your mood of love for Srila Prabhupada or merely imitate it? You have offered your life to Srila Prabhupada with unwavering steadiness through storms of politics, sickness, criticism, isolation, exhaustion, and old age. I sometimes become discouraged by small inconveniences or unfulfilled desires, yet you remain unshaken. That contrast awakens me. What would Guru Maharaj do? my practical compass. In the chaos of service, when ego whispers, distractions pull, or conflicts arise, I have learned to ask myself a simple daily question. What would Guru Maharaj do in this moment? When I am tempted to speak harshly, I remember how you choose your words so carefully. When my mind grows restless, I recall your stillness during japa. When I wish to withdraw from difficulty, I reflect on your unstoppable travel even when your body protests. Your life has become my map, not just a philosophy, not just a memory, but a practical guideline for each breath, each response, each decision. The power of quiet determination. You never demand the spotlight, yet iskcon moves forward because of your hidden labor. In this age of digital noise and shallow preaching, you have shown me the power of depth over drama, the strength of humility over charisma, and the glory of substance over style. Every time I see you walk silently to the temple room with folded hands and bowed head, you preach more loudly than 1,000 lectures. You have taught me spiritual leadership is not domination, it is dedication. Preaching is not performing, it is believing. Success is not applause, it is obedience. This alone, if I internalize it fully, will save me from spiritual ruin. Your compassion is invisible, yet overwhelming. Guru Maharaj, many will never know how much you suffer for us. You weep quietly when a disciple falls. You take the burden of others' karmas silently. You protect our dignity even when we err. You absorb offenses like a tree that gives shade even to the axe. I have seen this with my own eyes, and now I try to emulate it in the day-to-day grind of temple leadership and disciple care. You have taught me that compassion is not emotion, it is action. Waking up even when exhausted, forgiving even when hurt, guiding even when misunderstood, serving even when ignored. My sannyas is meaningless without becoming a reflection of you. What is my saffron cloth if I still desire praise? What is my danda if I cannot control my tongue? What is my title if my heart still clings to false ego? You once told me, Janardhan Swami, sannyas means accepting the full responsibility to carry Srila Prabhupada's mission forward even when it crushes you. You did not speak those words lightly, you have lived them, and now that heavy responsibility sits on my shoulders, not because I am qualified, but because you placed there with love and trust. You placed it there with love and trust. Now my only prayer is, let me not betray that trust. Let me become like a clear glass, no distortions, only transmission. Let your desires pass through me, unfiltered by my own ambitions. My daily offering, internalizing you. Vyasa Puja is not just a day. Vyasa Puja is a lifestyle. Every time I offer Guru Puja in the temple, I am bound to you. Every time I chant 16 rounds attentively, I am honoring your instructions. Every time I say no to comfort and yes to service, I am serving your mode. Every time I speak Srila Prabhupada's message without compromise, I am becoming your voice. This is what I now strive to do daily. This is the Vyasa Puja that matters most, to live in such a way that your glories shine through me effortlessly because I am no longer in the way. My final prayer, a life of obedience, a death of remembrance. Gurudev, I do not seek liberation. I do not seek respect. I do not seek position. I only pray for a life of obedience to your every desire. And when this body falls, let my final breath carry your name, your image, your glance, your words. Let me leave this world not as a great preacher or sannyasi, but as a servant who remained at your feet, unshakably loyal, invisibly useful, and eternally grateful. I'm forever your beggar, Bhakti Anugrah Janardhan Swami, on the sacred day of your Vyasa Puja. We should frame this and keep.
Mataji, please send this.
Yes, we should frame this and read. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Janardhan Maharaj ki jai. With your permission, can I read Gita Govindas? Can I read mine? Dear Guru Maharaj, please accept my most humble obeisances at your ever effulgent lotus feet. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to your divine grace. My utmost gratitude to Sri Sri Radha Shyam Sundar for letting you appear on this earth to deliver fallen conditioned souls like me. It is our great fortune that you are our beloved spiritual master. Lost souls are bewildered by Maya, but your compassionate and merciful glance can remove all kinds of conditioning. Guru Maharaj, you are one of the dearest disciples of Srila Prabhupada, who empowered you with great responsibility of distributing his books, building many temples, and spreading Krishna consciousness all over the world. Your complete surrender and loyalty towards Srila Prabhupada is a source of inspiration. You tirelessly served Srila Prabhupada despite your severe health conditions, always meditating on how to serve him. The magnanimous distribution of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's causeless mercy can be achieved through distribution of Srila Prabhupada's books, and you've always instructed us to not only distribute these books, but also read them every day. These books will deliver the conditioned souls for the next 10,000 years. Guru Maharaj, your instructions are very clear. Chant minimum 16 rounds attentively every day. Follow 4 regulated principles strictly. Read Srila Prabhupada's books scrutinizingly every day. Remain in the association of devotees and serve in the temple. Begging for your blessings so that this servant of yours can dovetail everything in Krishna's service with love and full surrender at your lotus feet. You had once said to me, one is never a loser by surrendering to Krishna. These words are so powerful that they left a deep impact on my consciousness. Your lotus feet have a cooling effect in the scorching heat of the material world. Words coming out of your lotus mouth are purifying, and your instructions are saving the conditioned souls. Your dealings with devotees and genuine care for everyone has always been a source of inspiration for me. Guru Maharaj, thank you for keeping me under your divine care with all my limitations and inabilities. Please accept my heart and soul at your lotus feet and bless me to dedicate my life in your service. There is no other hope except your mercy on this fallen soul. Please let me stay in the shelter of your lotus feet. Your fallen daughter, Gita Devi Datsi, Atlanta. Dear Reverend Guru Maharaj, we offer our most humble and sincere obeisances at your divine lotus feet. We bow down to your spiritual guidance and mercy, which have been a beacon of light in our journey. All glories to the lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada, whose legacy you so graciously carry forward. We are eternally grateful for the exemplary role model you have been for us and countless others. Your simplicity, humility, and unwavering dedication to the service of Lord Krishna inspires us every day. Although we often find it challenging to follow your instructions to the letter, we are filled with hope and determination. With your blessings and mercy, we aspire to make progress in our spiritual journey. Your instruction to continue what you are doing has been a source of immense comfort and motivation for us. It reminds us that our service to Lord Krishna and your lotus feet is eternal and transcends circumstances. Wherever we may be, we are encouraged to continue serving with love, dedication, and sincerity. Your emphasis on preaching has been particularly impactful for us. We have come to realize that sharing the divine message with others not only brings them joy, but also purifies our own heart and mind. We are deeply grateful for the life experiences and pastimes you have shared with us. They are a treasure trove of wisdom, teaching us the noble qualities of compassion, humility, and selflessness. Your guidance has been instrumental in shaping our spiritual journey, and we are thankful for every moment we have had to learn from you. Maharaj, we are very thankful to our Siksha Gurus Govind Prabhu and Geeta Mataji for introducing us to you. And we are very thankful to the wonderful, amazing God family here in Atlanta who inspire us immensely through their sincere and dedicated service to you and to your instructions. We humbly pray that you continue to bless us with your mercy and guidance. May we make choices that reflect the values and principles that you taught us. May we strive to make you proud by our dedication to the service of Lord Krishna and your lotus feet. We offer our heartfelt thanks for everything you have done for us and for being a constant source of inspiration in our life. Your humble servants, Vyasa and Amrita Gaurangi Devi Das. Hare Krishna.
My dearest Guru Maharaj, please accept my most respectful, humble obeisances at the dust of your lotus feet. All glories to srilaprabhupada and all glories to you. All glories to Sri Guru and Gauranga. O Gurudev, I humbly request you to have mercy on this fallen soul. I shall sincerely follow your instructions with utmost care. My only wish is to receive your merciful benediction by which I can be enlightened soul and be able to serve all Vaishnavas. Although I am not qualified, still you accepted me as a disciple and showered your mercy on me. The Gurudev is already a liberated person and his engagements are not for his spiritual advancement but to set examples for his disciples. You have always demonstrated exemplary standards of devotional service, even in poor health. How unfortunate I would be if I did not follow in your footsteps. Your life and legacy are a legacy to deep commitment, selflessness, and devotion. Through your personal conduct and behavior, you taught devotional principles, and thus you are an acharya. I received a lot of love, affection, and kindness from you, which I always fondly remember. I consider myself extremely fortunate to have received your shelter and causeless mercy so many times. Your kindness enabled me to serve in iskcon. Even now I feel your presence every day. The interactions we had over the years are vividly present. Gurudev, you actually lived Srilaprabhupada's teaching. You have stood the test of the time. No ordinary mortal can do that, what you have done. You played the roles of a surrendered disciple, a potent and caring guru, an expert manager, adept in diverse situations, a true visionary leader, conflict resolver, and above all, a pure devotee. In all of this, you were matchless as a sannyasi. You showed your bountiful mercy on so many living entities by engaging them in the service of the Supreme Lord, Shri Krishna. Your contributions to iskcon will be eternally remembered and glorified by devotees. Words cannot describe how indebted I feel towards you. You have given me all that I need as a fallen conditioned soul to beg for. Most of all, your mercy on this fallen soul is greatly appreciated. I cannot thank you enough for making me the servant of Sri Radha Govinda Shyam and his devotees. I seek your blessings to save me from the Mahamaya and engage me in your service always. Your mercy and compassion have no bounds. It's been a year since you disappeared from our eyes, but I know you are seeing us all this while. I was hearing the nectar of your memories, being reminded of your pastimes. You are a Vaikuntha man. You are Krishna's man, not an ordinary mortal. Krishna's realization is only possible when I realize your position as the Supreme Personality of Sarvaita Godhead. Unto such spiritual master, I wish to dedicate my words, deeds, and thoughts life to life. It is all auspicious for me to glorify you on this day. I miss you and your glances with mercies flowing through without saying anything. I was very fortunate to attend your 79th Vyasa Puja for the first time. You are so I'm so fortunate and blessed and proud to be your disciple, your insignificant servant, Krishnadas.
Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Gopal Krishna Goswami Tinamane Prabhupadasya Sahityam Prakasam Vitiracha Pracharan Kritvan Sadhu Bhagavadgita Te Namah. Dear most beloved Guru Maharaj, please accept our humble obeisances at your lotus feet. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to your divine grace. On this sacred occasion of your Vyasa Puja, we bow down not only in remembrance but in growing appreciation. Even in your physical absence, you continue to teach us more than ever through your instructions, your disciples, and the revelations of your divine character. One of the first instructions you gave us upon initiation is, be a bold preacher. Just repeat what Srila Prabhupada has said, like a parrot, but with sincerity. When we hesitate, we hear your words urging us to speak, to serve and to carry forward the mission with courage and conviction. It's actually because of your mercy, Guru Maharaj, that we even attempt to serve. You have given us purpose and you have given us identity. And it was not just through initiation, but it's through your continuous loving encouragement. Reading Conversations with a Saint has opened our eyes to the immense sacrifice and spiritual depth you embodied. We're so amazed by your clarity of thought, your comprehensive understanding of every topic, whether it is management or diplomacy or preaching, deity worship, global outreach. But what stands out most is your singular focus to please Srila Prabhupada and to carry forward his mission and his instructions. Everything else, including your health, you placed aside. You lived and breathed Srila Prabhupada's mission, and now you ask us to do the same. We've been blessed recently to hear from your personal servants and senior disciples who have shared such beautiful glimpses of your daily life. Your unwavering sadhana, your intense focus, your fatherly care, and your incredible ability to balance discipline with affection. Each one giving us such deep insights into how a pure devotee and the dearmost disciple of Srila Prabhupada lives. We also feel your mercy through the guidance of Janardhan Maharaj, whom you so lovingly appointed to nurture all of us in North America. His dedication to your instructions brings us even closer to you. And we remain ever indebted and grateful to our dearest Gita Mataji and Geet Govind Prabhuji, our Siksha Gurus, our spiritual guides, our mentors, who first connected us to your shelter and still continue to lovingly give us opportunities and teach us how to serve you to the best of our abilities. Guru Maharaj, on this most auspicious day, we pray for one drop of your mercy, to follow your instructions, to become the bold preachers like you instructed, to never water down Srila Prabhupada's message, and to carry your legacy, not as a memory but as a living force in our lives. You are present, Guru Maharaj, in every instruction, in every morning program, every temple you've built, in every disciple and soul you've inspired, and most deeply in the growing conviction that our only goal is to serve you by serving Srila Prabhupada's mission with determination and faith and humility. Your most fallen servants, Ram Ke Vyasa and Prabhupada.
Guru Maharaj, as I meditate on how able to be part of Dasavtar Prabhu and Damodar Prabhu's talk on glorification of you in Atlanta at Gita Mataji's home. Those few hours when they spoke of you, I felt like you were right there in that room, listening, laughing and crying with us as they shared so many precious memories. The love and devotion they have and the service mood they're always in is an inspiration for me. I pray that one day I will understand the full meaning of serving a guru with all of me. Your most fallen disciple, Lilakrishnadas. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Om Jnana Timrandasya Jnananjana Shalakya Chakshunitmena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Gopal Krishna Goswami te namne Prabhupada se sahayate mein prakashya literature Prachran ke dham sadhu bhagavad padayate namah. Dear Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisance unto your divine lotus feet. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. I humbly beg to offer my most humble respectful obeisance at the divine lotus feet of my eternal Father and Savior. Guru Maharaj, you are always situated on the transcendental platform of remembering and serving Krishna and the Parampara. It is painful that you have departed from this planet. No word can express what we have lost. This feeling that you are no longer approachable in your Vapu form in this world is very painful. Now onwards, we will miss your compassionate questioning on your Vyasa Puja day. Do you all chant your round regularly? Do you eat only Krishna Prasad? How many of you are studying Bhagavad-gita on a daily basis? We will miss the news of your transcendental activities. Pure and dedicated devotees of the Lord like yourself are very rare in this world. It was our great fortune to have your shelter and protection. We request you to please keep showering your blessing upon us so that we are saved from the bad association of this world and also our materialistic mind. Whenever I met you in the US or in India, you always ask the same question about the spiritual practice and our health. In spite of your own health and many other challenges, you want to make sure disciples are progressing in their spiritual journey. You work tirelessly and selflessly to fulfill the desire of Srila Prabhupada and took upon yourself immense pain and inconvenience to continue and extend his missions to bring the conditional living entities back to their original Krishna consciousness. In spite of your deteriorating health and so many other challenges, your survey attitude, dedications, enthusiasm and devotion remain unaffected, which is not possible for any normal being. Your compassions, determinations, humility, wisdom and total loyalty toward the Srila Prabhupada mission without any compromise are very appreciative and inspiring. This exemplary behavior and detachment is possible only for a devotee who is the transcendental situated in love of Godhead and dedicated to the Parampara. Your presence was a blessing to this world and your departure is a great loss for everyone. You once said that it gave a spiritual master great pleasure to see his disciple making spiritual advancement, and it gave him great pain when he see his disciple is not becoming attached to Shravanam and Kirtan. You repeatedly express your desire for us that we become pure devotee and not become a burden on ourselves and others by becoming the pseudo devotees. Out of all your service which you were involved in, like speaking Krishna Katha, managerial service, meeting devotees, encouraging youth programs and book distributions. This one service that is missed by everyone is that you were always present at the altar every morning, regardless of whichever place in the world and how its starting the previous day had been. Your attachment to the deity worship, faith in the chanting of the holy name of the Lord, and similar commitments towards the Srila Prabhupada books and his instructions are very inspiring. You have departed from this planet, but you have left behind a great treasures for all of us in the form of your divine 10 instructions, your lectures, teachings, and most importantly, your exemplary humble behavior, which is true Vaishnava legacy. They are powerful medicines to cure the disease of ignorance. By your divine instructions, souls like us can easily cross over the ocean of material existence. Please give us strength and ability to follow your divine instruction very sincerely and with determinations against various obstacles, including our own body and mind. Thank you very much, Guru Maharaj, for your causeless mercy. Your insignificant servants, lilakrishnadas, Madhavi Devi Dasi, Sarakshi Arihant from Atlanta. Hare Krishna.
साहित्यं या प्रकाशमिति ऋचा प्रचारं कृतं साधु भगवत्पदाय ते नमः. Kindly please accept our most humble obeisances at your divine lotus feet on this most auspicious occasion of Vyasa Puja. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, by whose causeless mercy we have received the priceless gift of your divine association, and all glories to you, Maharaj. Maharaj, we miss you physically, but as Srila Prabhupada and yourself said, the disciples and the spiritual master are never separated, because the spiritual master always keeps company with the disciple as long as the disciple follows the instructions of the spiritual master. This is called the association of Vani. Physical presence is called Vapu. As long as the spiritual master is physically present, the disciple should serve the physical body of the spiritual master. And when the spiritual master is no longer physically existing, the disciple should serve the instructions of the spiritual master. Sadhu Sangha Sarva Shastra ka hai, Lava Matra Sadhu Sangha Sarva Siddhi hoy. Chaitanya Charitamrita Mati Leela 22:54. The verdict of all revealed scriptures is that by even a moment's association with a pure devotee, one can attain all success. Maharaj, you are such a pure devotee and a perfect sadhu, always preaching Krishna consciousness without caring for your health and safety. We are very fortunate to have your association, and we are so blessed by being accepted as disciples by such a spiritual master by your causeless mercy. We beg to have your mercy on these humble servants, to have faith in you and the Supreme Lord, and make progress in our devotional service. We beg your mercy to give us strength to follow your instructions and not deviate from our path of the devotional service and not commit any offense in Krishna conscious goal. All glories to your divine grace, Srila Prabhupada. All glories to your divine grace, Guru Maharaj. Always in your service, your servants, Krishna Sharanam Dasa and Bhakti Rasa Devi Dasi. Hare Krishna.
Dear Guru Maharaj, Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishna Bhutale Srimate Gopal Krishna Goswami Vinani Prabhupada Sahityam Yakadasham Bhakti Pracharam Kripam Bhagavad Padaya Guru Maharaj, we are deeply connected with you. Even we have an in-person meeting. We have only 2 times, and built so many temples. I'm so inspired by that. You built so many temples, even 18 temples in Delhi itself, and you managed, and even physical discomforts you have it. You still manage 18 temples. Only in Delhi, and also, and we heard when we had a class from Dashavatar Prabhu, so we saw that so many qualities. We heard that so many qualities, and you maintain at the same time, when you follow that before you give the instructions to the disciples. So one of the qualities really inspiring me is it's Krishna's money. You always count every penny. So, and you don't want to, even though you required to for your health also, you are not you spending that money. So you always think about Krishna's money is so precious. You never want to overspend or anything. Example, the mobile, charging. Why you want to waste 100 rupees or something? You just come here, instead of calling mobile. And also, I saw that your inspiration for your disciples by following every day attending Mangala Aarti at any cost. That also inspiring me so many times I think about attending Mangala Aarti, but always a little bit late or going to the temple a little bit late because I'm not able to make it. So that's at least I'm thinking at least monthly once I attend Mangala Aarti on time. That's my I'm thinking that. So, and you are a Prabhupada man. That's all. Thank you so much, Guru Maharaj, for your blessings.
Krishna Goswami Nitinamini Prabhupadasya Sahityam Ya Prakashe Vidireja Pracharam Prutvam Sadhu Bhagavadgita Namo. Dear Guru Maharaj, please accept our humble obeisances at your lotus feet on this most auspicious day of your 81st Vyasa Puja. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to you. It's hard to imagine that it's been 1 year since your pastimes on this Bhuloka have ended. With your departure last year, we have had more occasions to cherish your memories, your glorifications, which seem like an endless ocean. If we are able to imbibe even few drops from that ocean of your mercy, we could become successful in our endeavors in Krishna consciousness. Lalita was able to attend your Samadhi celebrations in Vrindavan, while Raju Shyam was able to attend your first disappearance ceremony. On both these occasions, we were able to associate with so many of your disciples that we felt that you continue to live even in this Bhuloka in their memories and experiences. Also, this past year, Raju Shyam was able to get the bonus association with his God siblings on the most memorable yatra to Kurukshetra, where Sakshi Gopal Prabhu and his associates took utmost care of us. With your blessing and mercy, we are continuing to get wonderful association and guidance from His Holiness Janardhan Maharaj. He continues to shower his immense mercy to all the God siblings in Atlanta and nearby areas. All this started in 2017 for us at Uttam Radhika Mataji's place when you had come there for a house program. As it is said in Chaitanya Charitamrita Lila 22nd chapter 54th verse, Sadhu Sangha Sarva Shastra Kaya Lavamatra Sadhu Sangha Sarva Siddhi Hoye. The verdict of all revealed scriptures is that even a moment of association with a pure devotee can attain all the success. With that Lavamatra Sadhu Sangha with you, our entire lives have changed for good. We are not sure what good karma we have done to deserve even your glance, let alone your shelter, not to think of being your disciples. We seek your blessing, your mercy in our humble attempts at preaching and distributing Srila Prabhupada books, in following your instructions, and your forgiveness in our imperfect endeavors for Krishna consciousness. Your imperfect children, Pavitra Lalita Dasi and Raju Shankas, Atlanta, Georgia.
Dear Guru Maharaj, I offer my most humble obeisances at your lotus feet. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to you. Guru Maharaj, I am unqualified to glorify your transcendental qualities, but I am just trying to glorify you for my self-purification. Gurudev, please be merciful to me, as Srila Narottam Das Thakur has said, Patita Pavan Tuma Bina Keho Na. There is no one except you who can purify the fallen souls. Guru Maharaj, your mercy personified. Guru Maharaj, your dedication for Srila Prabhupada's mission is a great example of Krishna's message of Bhagavad-gita like Arjuna. In this material world, one may not directly believe on reading the instructions of Bhagavad-gita or Srimad Bhagavatam, but when one tries to hear and serve a transcendental personality like you, then one can start believing. Otherwise, it is very difficult to put faith and ready to follow the instructions in one's life. Guru Maharaj, you are like a spiritual father who wants his children to be the seeker of absolute truth, like Lord Rishabdev. You are always anxious whether we are following the instructions in our lives or not. You are always motivating and helping us to always look for the real goal of human life, whether in personal meetings or in classes or in groups. You are always transparently inspiring us to strictly follow the morning program given by Srila Prabhupada. Study Srila Prabhupada's books daily. Practice and cultivate the Vaishnava behavior like humility, tolerance, etc., giving respect to others, chanting the holy names with quality and ready to serve more and more in the mission of Srila Prabhupada and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in cooperation. By the grace of Guru, one gets Krishna, and by the grace of Krishna, one gets a bona fide Guru. Therefore, we consider ourselves most fortunate to have you as our most worshipable spiritual master. And above all, we are very grateful to our Shiksha Gurus, Gita Mataji and Govind Prabhu. Your Das, Anudas, Rupa Krishna Das and Jude.
Prabhupadasya Sahatyamya Prakashya Vitircham Kitranam Sadhu Bhagavad Padarthi. Dear Guru Maharaj, please accept our humble obeisances to your lotus feet. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to you on this auspicious occasion of your Vyasa Puja. On this most auspicious occasion of your Vyasa Puja, we offer our heartfelt gratitude and appreciation for your endless compassion, guidance and dedication to spreading the teachings of Lord Sri Krishna. Vaishnavas are more valuable than gold. They are the touchstone that turn everything into gold. Perhaps they are even more valuable, special touchstones that transforms others into touchstones. We were touched by you, touched by your example, touched by your vision, and continue to be touched by your glorious movements. Your teachings have touched our lives. Your kirtan has touched our hearts. We still remember that mystical, deep, resonant voice echoing with transcendental power and divine love. With folded hands and a heart full of gratitude, we offer this humble prayer at your lotus feet. We have lit the lamp of devotion in our hearts and shown us the path of eternal bliss. By your grace, we have come to understand the sacred mission of spreading the holy name of Lord Krishna and distributing the divine message of the Bhagavad Gita to every soul seeking liberation. Following your instructions, we have taken to the streets, festivals and gathering not as a mere act of service, but as a sacred yajna, a spiritual offering to the Supreme Lord. Each Gita we distribute, each name we chant, we do so with the prayer that it may awaken divine consciousness in the hearts of others, just as you have awakened it in ours. You have dedicated your life to fulfilling the mission of Srila Prabhupada and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by spreading the holy names and the timeless wisdom of the Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. Your lectures, books and personal examples inspire countless devotees to deepen their own spiritual practice and to share Krishna consciousness with others. You exemplify the qualities of a true Vaishnava: humility, compassion and unwavering faith in the Supreme Lord. Through your love and caring nature, you have touched the hearts of many, offer solace and spiritual guidance. You tirelessly travel endless many hardships and sacrifices your personal comfort, upliftment, enlightenment, fallen souls like us. Your deep love and devotion for Srila Prabhupada are evident in all that you do. You serve as a living example of this teaching and mission, ensuring that his legacy continues to flourish. On this sacred day, we reflect on the many ways you have personally impacted our lives. Your guidance has been a source of strength and direction, helping us to overcome obstacles and progress on our spiritual journey. Guru Maharaj, we pray to always remain under your shelter and to serve you with sincerity and dedication. May we always remember your instruction and strive to follow them with devotion and enthusiasm. With your guidance, we are trying to spread Krishna consciousness to others by conducting Bhagavad Gita classes at our home and also virtually. Thank you for being guiding light in our lives and for leading us all towards the lotus feet of Shri Radha and Krishna. We humbly beg your forgiveness for any offenses committed to our dear God brothers and God sisters, to yourself or to Lord Krishna in the course of performing our duties. Your humble servants, Anangamanchi Devi Dasi and Partha Priya Murari Das.
At your divine lotus feet, all glories to Srila Prabhupada and all glories to Shri Radha Shyam Sundar. Once again, I am celebrating your divine appearance, which is not in this world. Still, those are the transcendental qualities which you have on this earth when you are here, and you shower all those qualities in front of all the disciples, and then you able to show the examples of how to live in this I able to see how merciful you are on me and my daughter, which is I am so worthless disciple, cannot do much, but I miss your divine your presence in this world, which is, but I seen so many people, they do so much sevas, so many things, but I'm not able to do it. But only your instruction give me strength to pursue, to serve you in the Vrindavan, which you instruct me to stay in Vrindavan, and which I able to see that how merciful you are, and I able to stay in Vrindavan and serve you all my abilities, which I'm not so worthless, I cannot do things, but your mercy keep me in that Vrindavan place, which is very, very difficult. Your instruction for the disciples are very, very chanting the holy name, and I able to do that, chanting the holy name attentively and keep increasing my chanting, which I was not able to do it, but your causeless mercy, I able to do more than 16 rounds, which is very, very easy. And I wanted, now from my heart, I wanted that chanting more than 16 rounds attentively and do the things for you and your disciples. And
offer my innumerable respectful pranams to Guru Maharaj.
All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to you, dear Guru Maharaj. Dear Guru Maharaj, you have traveled all over the world to spread Srila Prabhupada's message, even though you had health challenges, and we were also fortunate to always get your divine association when you visited North America. I'm always inspired by your very high standards of deity worship and Mangalarti every day, and I always try to do my best to follow these. Gurudev, with your example, you teach us how to serve our spiritual master. You are now present in your Vani and giving us the most powerful instructions through your Vani. I'll try to strictly follow your instructions of chanting attentively and following 4 regulative principles strictly. I know Guru Maharaj, you'll be watching and blessing your disciple from Golokadham. I am guilty of not having yet seen all the temples that you have made with great efforts all across Delhi, and I should try to visit in my future visits. I am very fortunate to be your disciple, Guru Maharaj. Thank you for accepting me as your disciple, and I am so very thankful to my sister Geeta Mataji for connecting me to you, dear Guru Maharaj. Your fallen servant, Uttam Radheyradhey.
feet. All glories to Sri Prabhupada, all glories to you. Guru Maharaj, I am very foreign soul and have no qualification to honor the pure devotees due to my anarthas. Guru Maharaj, you are a pure devotee of Lord Krishna and beloved disciple of Srila Prabhupada. Serving Prabhupada was your heart and soul. To please and serve was your goal. Guru Maharaj, so you opened so many temples one after the other, distributed so many books, made so many disciples all over the world. You kept traveling in spite of your health issues. Guru Maharaj, your love, kindness and compassionate heart attracted and inspired every devotee to follow the path of Krishna consciousness. You cared for devotees like a spiritual father takes care. Guru Maharaj, you remember the details of each and every disciple of yours, which makes every devotee feel special. Guru Maharaj, please empower me to serve you sincerely and obey your instructions in following them. Guru Maharaj, please forgive me for all my offenses done towards you and other Vaishnavas, like a mother forgives her child. Please continue to shower your mercy upon me, even though I am unworthy. Your humble servant, radheyradhey.
Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Gopal Krishna Goswami Iti namine Prabhupadasya Sahityam Ya Prakasam Vitirecha Pracharan Kritvan Sadhu Bhagavad-padayate Namaha Esha Pushpanjali. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Gopal Krishna Goswami Niti Namine Prabhupadasya Sahityam Ya Prakasam Vitirecha Pracharan Kritvan Sadhu Bhagavad-padayate Namaha Esha Pushpanjali. Namam Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Gopal Krishna Goswami Niti Namine Prabhupadasya Sahityam Ya Prakasam Vitirecha Pracharan Kritvan Sadhu Bhagavad-padayate Namaha Esha Pushpanjali.